Okay. All right, we're going to do some more Minecraft tonight. And yeah, see how far we get. Possibly, and might start doing some building tonight. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out as we go along. Still collecting material so I can get a little bit more built a little bit further down the road. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna take that music down a bit. That should be pretty good. All right. All right. Bring that mic up a little bit. All right. Let's see. I think it's dark out. Maybe no. Daylight. It's daylight. Or is it? I don't know. It's 50-50. Let's see if we can sleep. Never can tell when it's raining. Apparently it's night. What's going on? Okay. And let's see what we have on us. Pickaxes. I could use probably one more. Let's go ahead and get one more built. Should be enough for that. Okay. Good enough. And let's make a few more torches just to be on the safe side. Good. And let's see. Go ahead and fill up these ovens. And let's turn up our game volume so I can actually hear what I'm doing. Alright, still getting used to this new mixer. Still getting used to this new mixer. I need to get me some tape and kind of label my sliders a little bit. Until I get used to where everything is. Alright. Looks pretty good. Let's go put these in here. Smooth stone. Got a little confused over that last night. I don't know why. Let's see. We got how much regular stone we got? Yeah, let's go ahead and reprocess some of that. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to leave that full. And we're going to start making smooth stone by doing 2 passes downstairs. So I'll see how much cobble we processed down here. Oh yeah, quite a bit. And we're just going to plop that right back in there. Oops, not that. Duh. What's up, Cuddles? How you doing tonight, buddy? How was your day today? Alright, don't have quite as much stuff going through that one, but we're going to run those through. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not too bad. I had my coworker at night went home ill. Hello. What do you have here? Where did you come from? There we go. Where did you come from? You wandered up from the portal, I guess. Yours was no good? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Yeah, one of my coworkers went home sick today, so I got left there by myself tonight. That was fun. Fortunately, it was quiet. I'm getting quite used to working that shift by myself. Usually it's supposed to be 2 of us there, and here for the last couple of weeks I've been working that shift almost solo every night. Oh, no good. Yeah, it turned out all right. It wasn't crazy, so that was good. That was good. All right. Let's see. I'll start another tunnel, I think. Yeah, we got water going everywhere. Let's see. Did I lose my block? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Good question. All right. Let's see, what was I grabbing up here? Anything? Ah, it's the top of the water. Let's see. Let's see. If I can fill this in real quick. That might be good. Okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Happens sometimes. Getting kind of used to it. And then we got the 2 bosses in next week because they come up every 2-3 months. I think it is 3 months. They come up every 3 months or so. So they're coming up for a visit. Okay, let's see here. See if we can block off this water. Oops. There we go. No Forest, what's going on? How was your day? Good, I hope. Played some... Is that Witcher 3? Is that what that is? Oh, Warcraft. Oh, Remastered just launched today. Nice. Very nice. Was it a successful launch? No buggy problems, I hope? You know, sometimes on launch day, things don't always go to plan. Some people are having crashes, but you didn't have any problems? Good. Good, good, good. All right. You have trouble with Mixer glitching your VODs? What's it doing? Hey, Rock, how you doing today? How's your day been so far? Lower 1/3, 1/5 is garbled somehow. Now, what do you mean by lower 1/3, 1/5? Probably gonna have to clarify that for me a little bit. Of the screen, really? Oh no, that's weird. Do you, by chance, keep a recording when you do your stream as well? Do you make a recording at the same time? I'm doing pretty good, Rock. There we go. And we broke a pickaxe, so... And 3, 4, 5. And how does that recording look? Does the recording look good? Perfect? Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Maybe it's your bit rate you're uploading at. What do you know what bit rate you're streaming at? Low as 3,000. Are you doing 720 or 1080? And are you dropping any frames? Do you notice? You have a gigabit upload? No frame drops. Which streaming program are you using? OBS or something else? Well, and what kind of capture card are you using? Are you using a PC? Oh, okay, you're streaming straight off the PC then. You're not using a capture card. Oh, that's a good question, man. That is a good question. Technology is weird. Yeah, it can be sometimes. It can be frustrating at times when you got little glitches. You got a 32 core Threadripper. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something's got to be causing the issue, of course, but tracking that down, maybe just try and turn it off one thing after another. Comes and goes too, doesn't always happen, huh? Yeah, it could be a lot of different stuff, man. Could be a lot of different stuff. Try different ingest servers. Yeah, I'm not even sure which one I'm using at this point, to be honest. I don't think I reset it from whatever I was using last time I streamed. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I used to play with those settings all the time when they were acting up, but I haven't had any problems since I came back. So upload 50 megabits per second on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, that's kind of apples and oranges. I've never had any trouble out of YouTube, but have had trouble with Mixer out of the past, uploading through certain ingest servers, but I haven't had any since I came back. The best thing is probably just to find another one close to you and try that for a change and see what happens. It could be real well that you just happened to hit one that was buggy. Yeah, and I used NVENC, or however you say it, for my NVIDIA card, because I use the NVIDIA card to do the encoding. Perfect. So yeah, that's what I use. Oh, and by the way, I updated my page a little bit today. I upgraded my equipment list a little bit. In fact, I redid it. I erased everything I had previously on there and updated the whole thing with links to Amazon. Dallas is the closest. Yeah, I think that's the one I stream to as well, if I'm not mistaken. Need a capture card. Need to do some reading into what would work best for me, because my dad usually sorts this stuff, but he has no idea about Xbox. Well, if you're going to get a capture card, of course you need a PC. And there's two schools of thought on the streaming front. If you're going to use, depending on which streaming program you want to use, for example, I use OBS. They work very well with the Elgato capture card. If you don't want to use OBS, you're probably going to want to go with the other streaming capture card, which is the what's it called? It's the other very popular one out there right now. Yeah, AverMedia. Now, if you use that, you don't want to use OBS, because OBS and the AverMedia card do not get along correctly. They have problems with each other. Setting up OBS. Yeah, if you're going to go with OBS, which I like it quite a bit, then go with the Elgato. You'll have less trouble. OBS is pretty much made for the Elgato. But yeah, if you're going to use the AverMedia, you want to use the XSplit. XSplit and AverMedia work together well, so that pretty much sorts out which one you want to use, depending on which program you're going to use. And I wouldn't even worry about the 4K card. 4K card, nobody streams at 4K right now, so noting it down, yeah. And on my page, if you scroll down, there's links to the equipment I use. So I'm not sure my Elgato capture card's on there, but it's like the HD60. It's the internal card is the one I use. I have used the little USB one before. It's not as good as the internal card. But yeah, I can tell you, if everybody that tries to use OBS with the AverMedia card has nothing but trouble, and vice versa. XSplit just doesn't like the NVIDIA or the Elgato. They must have fixed it recently. I don't know. I still see people complaining about it, so I kind of doubt it. I mean, that's not to say you can't get it to work, but doesn't mean you can't necessarily get it to work. But the majority of people seem to have problems if they switch those around. To be fair, I was using the Streamlabs the Streamlabs version of OBS might have better compatibility in it, but like I said, when they tend to write the OBS, they do it with the Elgato in mind, so that's their primary focus and tends to be the one they fix the fastest. So I'm quite happy with the Elgato streaming card. It's quite good. Never had any problems out of it. You think that's the card Lieutenant Colonel Shrimp uses himself? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. OBS Dev. Oh, okay. Yeah. Does he stream? Or he's probably a Twitch streamer, isn't he? Don't know. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I posted a pretty good link on Twitter today for a site that does analytics for a variety of streaming services, including Mixer. If you get a chance, check it out. It was funny. I posted that not very long after the website for that product followed me back, so I thought that was kind of funny. Elgato has improved a bunch after being bought by Corsair. Yeah, they update their drivers quite frequently too, which I like. I don't know how often Aver updates theirs, but I can say that Elgato updates theirs pretty frequently. What was the name of that website? Let me see. Posted that earlier. Let's see, what was it again? Social Blade. Social Blade. Have you heard of them before? Oh, they use the Windows capture functionality? Really? Maybe that's why I never Maybe that's why you're having problems. Maybe that's why you're having problems. Microsoft, there's your problem. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're not using the capture card for that? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's true. Well, I don't know. It could be a setting in your OBS for your streaming, something you're just missing. Sometimes it's something real simple you're just overlooking. Hard to say. Hard to say. There's a lot of settings in OBS. I'd be curious if you got it out of the regular OBS as well as the one. Oh, you're using XSplit. Yeah, I don't know anything about XSplit. I don't use it. Side question, anyone have a good website to get PC parts from, because stores that have parts are said to be bad and didn't work real well? I'll be honest with you, Cuddles, most of the stuff I order is off Amazon. That's where I get 99.9% of everything. I really like their guarantees on stuff, so never had any problems. I just catch stuff on sale. That's what I do. Just catch stuff on sale on Amazon. Now, that being said, there's, plenty of mainstream computer parts places online that you can get stuff, but I usually find Amazon's got the best prices compared to them, so that's generally where I get my stuff. In fact, every link I put on my page below is stuff that I bought from Amazon, so Newegg sometimes, yeah. I mean, if you can catch a sale from Newegg's good, but like I said, 9 times out of 10 I get it cheaper on Amazon, so that's just where I go. But yeah, if you catch it a good sale on Newegg, that's not a bad place. 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. A lot of times what I'll do is put stuff in my cart on Amazon and monitor it until it drops, Put it in your wish list or whatever. I don't know if Newegg has a wish list, but you might try the same thing there. I know a lot of people like to use that, what is it called, PC Builder site or whatever. I usually find the prices they provide you for stuff, they always oversell you on things too, I find. You don't really need the highest end equipment they recommend either, because you can end up spending $3,000 or $4,000 on a computer that's only going to be $3,000 or $4,000 worth of computer equipment for about a year, and then after that it's going to be about half that price. So some of the stuff I've seen people price out on there, it's like, I don't know. I stopped giving configuration advice a long time ago for computers because nobody ever listens, and they end up spending $6,000-$7,000 on a computer. I'm like, okay, overspend much? It's like, what the heck, man? There we go. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you how I got my computer, Cuddles, was I went on Amazon and looked at actually refurbished Dell Optiplexes. And I ended up finding a i7 Optiplex 990 for a couple $100 that had a processor in it that was worth $400. And the nice thing about the Tower 990s is you can put a full-size power supply in them. So if you want to run a bigger video card that needs a power supply to run it, you can do that with the Dell Optiplex Towers, at least the 990. Am I good at Minecraft? I'm okay. I get by. I get by. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I definitely like to be improving all the time. If you're not going upwards, you're not going anywhere, right? Oops. Oh, seriously? There we go. Let's see here. Right there. Okay. But yeah, Cuddles, that might be something to look into if you don't want to spend premium cost on new equipment. Find you a good used business machine that can be easily upgraded with a good powerful video card. So that's what I did. That's what I did with my streaming machine. And quite happy with it. Now this is the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. It is on the Xbox One X, but yeah. There we go. I just like playing with the controller better. I do have a computer down here that I built recently that I need to put some games on. Probably put the Bedrock edition on that. Don't know if I'll play Java again. I have played Java in the past, though. Okay. Yeah, just about filled my inventory. Okay. How about you, Killer? You been playing Minecraft long? I've been playing it about 10 years now. Three years? Unleashed. Thank you for the host. How you doing tonight, bud? Good, good deal. More water. Alright. I think we're gonna pop a torch right there and head back, because I think our inventory is about full. Oh, we could go a little further, I think. Let's see. 5, 6 years at this point? Yeah. Played for the first time around 2018? Yeah. It's alright, everybody starts at some point. I got into it a little bit after a coworker of mine was playing it at work one day. I was like, "What are you playing over there?" He started explaining it to me, and I didn't think it sounded very interesting at first. I was like, "Oh, it's awful blocky." He's like, no, it's a really good game, really good game. Alright, let's get some air. Yeah, eventually I got into it myself. It was still in alpha when I first saw the game. There wasn't a whole lot to it when I first saw it. Nah. Let's see here. Get a little air from that. There we go. Oh, diamonds. Let's go there. Grab these diamonds. Very nice. Is that it? I think we got them all. Throw a torch up there and we can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see if I got gravel. I do. Results from the attack. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Okay, there we go. One more. Throw one right there. Running a stream that has underground gambling thing going on. Right? Well, to be fair, there's no real money involved in the gambling. It's all points. It's all just imaginary points. And we give away a lot of points, so. All right. You done any more streaming cuddles? Still with us cuddles? He may have stepped away. No, we plan on streaming way more than I find a new name. You gonna change your name again? What kind of names are you thinking about? Okay. Something of a clash of words. do you mean? Give me an example. More water. And I've still got gravel on me. Let's see. You got any example ideas of... Oops, run out of here. Like a word from the 80s where my favorite music is, something from now because I am closer to people's age now. I don't know what random ideas, to be honest. Okay. When you say words from the 80s, you mean like awesome and tubular, or are we talking something else? Totally. Yes, exactly. Well, I wouldn't use awesome because awesome's overused. Awesome is definitely overused. Tubular, probably not quite so much. Alright, we're going to get some air. Calm down. Let's see, let's clear a little of this out with gravel. MI-44. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? You wouldn't use the awesome word? Yeah, me neither. I see that way. I see it used way too much on like YouTube videos and stuff. Especially when somebody's describing their builds, they're like, awesome Minecraft builds. It's like, really? Smash that like and subscribe. I know, right? You know, I love the ones that show you a picture of something that's completely unrelated to the video they're doing too. It's always funny. Love those. Here's some clickbait. I know some streamers on Twitch that would just put the word clickbait in their stream title just to see if it would attract people, and of course it did. Just the word clickbait by itself. That'd be a good streaming name, actually. If you can get the gamer tag clickbait, that would actually be a pretty good streamer name. Kill all the birds with one stone, right? You could, even if they use the word clickbait, you could probably get some variations on it that would work quite nice. Clickbait, you won't regret it. There you go. Who's your favorite streamer? Clickbait. Okay. And we're going to stop right there, head back. Yeah, the name Clickbait is taken, but I don't know about the mixer because I don't know you can have different names from your Xbox name. I don't know. You could always go with the username Pure Clickbait. That would work. Pure Clickbait. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's see what we got too. We're still working on cobble on this side. Okay. Oh yeah, got lots of ways to go on that. How we doing on coal? Oh, looking pretty good. I'll throw another 53 in there just in case. I'm taking on Xbox or Mixer. Oh, there you go. See? Perfect name. Pure Clickbait. Capital P and capital C. Alright, let's do our iron. And what else we got on this? A little bit of andesite. Yeah, that'll fit. Some dirt. Do I play any other games? I do, yeah. I've got a crap ton of games. Some of which I've never even loaded. Lots of stuff. I occasionally even stream some of them. Do I play Fortnite? No. That is one you'll never see me play. That one is not for me. I have played a little of PUBG in the past, and it was really not for me either, to be honest. I prefer Rainbow Six to either one of those. About Forza Horizon, I have got one of the Forzas. I don't know which one it is, but I do have one of them. Honestly, don't know which one it is though. Now Noel Force, he's your guy for Forza. He plays a lot of Forza. Alright, and that one was full, so we're putting these in over here. it's nighttime, so let's go sleep. Oop, fell. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Let's get some wool. A house, that's just the storage unit. I haven't even built the house yet. House is going to be a castle. That's what I'm collecting material for. Alright, I killed those shears, didn't I? It looks cool. Yeah, it's a nice little storage unit. That's the horse stable there. That's just a little tower. Of course, I got my tree farm out here. Castle will probably go out here eventually. Start taking down my tree farm and building a castle out here. But yeah, that's just a little storage unit right now. Stable looks like your house. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little stable. Nothing super fancy. I got a pretty good little sized island here that I'm going to build on, so. Yeah, this whole island will probably be one big castle eventually. Alright, what did I pick up there? Ooh, another one of these Nautilus shells. Nice. And we'll take that inside. Pig tried to hijack my... Yeah, I know. What I love is when I come out here and there's like 2 creepers sitting in the boat. That's always fun. 2 creepers sitting there. One in the front, one in the back. Throw that in there. Let's see, only got 24 experience, excuse me. 24 experience, so can't do anything with that yet. Okay. Let's see, Nautilus shell. And let's get rid of some wool. Starting to get there on wool. That'll come in handy later on for carpeting and all that jazz, banisters and flags and everything else. Don't have any pets. I got a cat in the bottom of the tower. See, I don't have any dark gray. Don't have any of that. What have I got? Green. One purple. And one yellow. Definitely need to get some more wool. But it's a bit of a start. I got the sheep, the cows, the horses. I got my cat over here. See, there's cat. El gato. All right. Let's see, did we make? We did. Oh, that was it. That's the only thing we had. And we did all our cobble downstairs. Okay, that looks good. And we'll throw the rest of that in there. See how our stone's doing. How do I build so good? Well, firstly, thank you. Secondly, it's just years and years of experience. These are not complex builds, really. These are not very complex builds. Let's throw these in here too. That'll work. Get some smooth stone out of all that. Yeah, these are no big deal. You should check out the builds I have on my bottom of my page. If you scroll down on my Mixer page, you'll see pictures of some of my creative builds. First time watching my stream? Cool. Well, hopefully it won't be your last. Alright, let's throw these in there. Let's see. Trying to remember how far I went down these. Not very. Don't worry, it won't be. Okay, cool. Always happy to have new faces. And these are still growing. So I think we'll head back down. Collect a little bit more material. And we'll go back down this one again. Yeah, we'll go back down this one again. Yeah, my creative builds are far more impressive than my survival builds. And I will be starting a new creative build for too long. I'm just deciding on what I want to do right now. And I'll probably do certain nights where I'm doing creative building and certain nights where I'm doing survival builds and survival maps and all that good stuff. I try to stream every day. I don't. I don't necessarily stream every day. If life gets in the way and I've got something else to do, I'm probably not going to stream. Batteries are low. Oh no. It's easy enough to fix. Let's just change batteries. And so you guys don't have to look at that stupid message. We'll switch to that screen for a second. That reminds me, I bought some new batteries from all places. I got these from IKEA. Those are supposed to be the best rechargeable batteries on the market for AA's. Ladas sold at IKEA. I haven't tried them yet, but by all accounts, they're supposed to be the best. I'll let those energizers recharge. IKEA, yeah, it's the first time I've ever ordered anything from IKEA. Because usually they sell like furniture and stuff, and it's really expensive to get it shipped because we don't have an IKEA store anywhere near me. So I ordered the batteries, and the batteries didn't cost that much to have shipped. So it's the first thing I've ever ordered from IKEA. But it's the only place you can get those lot of batteries, apparently. I don't know, Amazon might carry them. It's very possible. You live in America. Yep. America. Couldn't tell from my accent? I'm just letting water out everywhere, aren't I? You thought I was in the UK? No, not in the UK. I'm out of material on this side. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, iron. That was a good choice. Let's see. Let's get this. Never turn down iron. Water, water, water. Water everywhere. All right. You're on Bluetooth. They called your ISP and they're dropping your UDP packets for FTL? Is that what the problem was? Wow. Why? How did they justify that? Or are they like, oops, sorry. So sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Didn't realize you were serious about your streaming there, sir. You had some traffic shaping on UDP. Yeah, that's probably code for we were screwing you because we didn't think you'd notice. You didn't really need all those packets, did you? We were throttling you, sir. You caught us. Oh, well. So UDP isn't guaranteed delivery, yeah. Sounds like an excuse to me. So did they fix you? Who'd you say your internet service was with again? Are you on Comcast like me or somebody else? Can you donate on Mixer? You can You can donate, but it's down at the bottom of the page. It's not on Mixer now. They don't have a Mixer donation thing. AT&T, okay. AT&T is, yeah, not one of my favorites, man. Like I said, I had them when I lived in Memphis for a while. Until I was able to get cable again. Alright. Charter? Yeah. Dealt with them before too. Let's see, does that music seem a little loud to you guys? I'm gonna turn that down just a hair. It seemed a little loud to me. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Alright, Killer, have a good one. We'll catch you later. Come back anytime. Yeah, that's all the dirt I got on me. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, let's grab these diamonds. Very nice. All right. And I'll throw a torch up right there so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. All right, we can move our torches now. Good enough. Good enough. All right. Making a little progress now. a skeleton. How's the week been so far? So far, so good. A little concerned about this stuff going on in China right now. That's a bit scary. To have it in your state? Yeah, I know. I think there's been 10 cases in the U.S. so far. I think I read somewhere has been up to 40 in other countries other than China. 32. 32 in other countries. I don't know. I know the number of infected in China doubled in like one day, which was not good. That's if they, even if they're giving us accurate numbers, who knows? Hard to say. Hard to say. Hopefully all that stuff gets nipped in the bud real quick. Five have the yes, you have it. The others are false and just normal sick in the USA. Okay. Stuff spreads really quick though. I think I said like 7 to 11 day incubation period or something like that. It's shaping up to be a bad one, that's for sure. Somebody can get on a plane and travel somewhere and won't find out they're ill till a week later. Unfortunately, they can infect a lot of people in that short amount of time, so there's no telling how much traveling went on from Huiyan, I guess is how you say the name of that city. They don't have a cure for it, no. They are trying to contain it by making sure nobody leaves. Because it's a variation on SARS, and they never came up with a cure for SARS. And they haven't got a clue. So no, they won't come up with a cure for it anytime soon. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's going to have to burn itself out, and whoever survives, survives. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. And the idea is just not to let it spread. So containment is key, and you just have to make the people sick with it as comfortable as you can until they either expire or recover. And the recovery rate so far has not been great. So yeah, you don't want to get sick from this. It's a bad, bad thing. Bats is what they're saying, but the thing of it is that little town where this started 2 years ago, that's where China put one of their class 4 bioweapons labs. So, because I read the report a couple of years ago, well, in 2017 is when I read the report about the weapons lab there and how they were going to have 4 in the country, and that city was at the top of their list. So I don't know that bats had anything to do with it. I kind of doubt it. It's a little bit of a coincidence that this is where they have one of their freshly built level 4 class, biological weapon labs, and this is where the outbreak originated from. It's a bit suspicious. Not saying for sure that's where it came from, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And the Chinese are not going to tell you that they made a boo-boo. Just like the Russians tried to cover up Chernobyl for so long, and until the rest of the world's like, you had a radiation leak. It was like, you're setting off alarms here across the world. We know you had an accident. You need to admit to it, and let's see what we can do to fix it. It wasn't until the rest of the world was like, yeah, we know you had a nuclear leak. We know you had a nuclear accident. You need to fess up. And I think China has done the same thing with biological weapons. Just my opinion, but it's an educated guess. Not too hard to put 2 and 2 together. Alright. Throw a torch right there. Almost across the ocean again. So yeah, I don't think bats had anything to do with it. Can't they go under fire for biowarfare? Every country on the planet, works on some kind of biological weapon project. The U.S. does it, Britain does it, China does it, Russia does it. What's illegal is, well, technically you're not supposed to use them. We have treaties to say we're not going to use them, but they do the research because if anybody ever launches an attack, theoretically you need some way to prevent it or stop it. So everybody does research on it. And everybody creates superbugs. We got some really scary ones in Atlanta. It is what it is, yeah. Unfortunately, Not everybody has the same security protocols. So, yeah, when countries that play around with it make mistakes, cost lives. It's a bad idea to mess around with that kind of stuff, in my opinion, because you know, it's an indiscriminate weapon. It's not like a bullet or a bomb where you can aim who it kills. It's it leaks in your own country, it's going to kill everybody in your own country. Really stupid to play around with that stuff, but countries do it anyway. They always have, they always will. Zombies? Where are you, zombies? I need to make some torches. That's why they need to go in the Stone Age. No, we just need to quit fooling around with that stuff. All the countries need to come together and say, hey, you know, this is really stupid. We need to quit playing with this stuff. You know, now, of course, some of what they do in some of these Class 4 institutions is, you know, trying to prevent the next big disease from killing off half the planet. But to do that, they have to experiment and create new superbugs and see how bad can get. But they're supposed to do it in a contained environment, you know. The only problem is if something breaches that containment, then you got a bad situation on your hands. You're too dumb to realize how dumb it is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Really? Got the water. There we go. Every time I put a torch down. Okay. Make sure there's not one behind this. No. I guess if we go, we go. Nothing to do about that. Well, like I said, I wish cooler heads would prevail and countries would quit messing around with that stuff. But you know, it's everybody's afraid everybody else is going to release something on them, so everybody keeps doing the research. And like I said, some of it's legitimate because, you know, they want to prevent the next plague. You know, because these things do naturally come about, like the Black Plague, for example, and you know, the great measles epidemic that wiped out pretty much a third of the planet. These things do happen. And we're definitely overdue for another great plague, so. So like I said, right now, containment's the key. In the modern world, these things spread faster, though, because people hop on a plane and they're halfway around the world within 24 hours. And you can contaminate a lot of people in an airport, especially if you go to an international airport. So, hopefully they'll stop all flights in and out of China in these areas that are infected. I know Hong Kong shut down their rail system going to China today. So hopefully that's not too little too late. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, look at all this iron. Very nice. And let's see, how far did we go compared to last time? Oh, further. Further. We can go a little bit further still. A little bit more iron. See how long we've been going now? Hour and a half? It's not too bad. Alright, let's go back this way. Oh yeah, there's some iron here. Life should be like Minecraft, no sickness, no worries, just blocks, and creepers, and skeletons, and zombies. I don't know, Minecraft might be a rough life. It'd be pretty terrifying if something snuck up on you and exploded. Skeletons started shooting at you. Every time you went out in the dark, it was dangerous. I don't know. Minecraft might be a rough life. Not so scary when it's in a game, but if it was real life, it'd be a little terrifying. What was SARS? SARS is another similar type disease that gives you flu-like and pneumonia-like symptoms. It's a respiratory disease, pretty much, and a few people died from it. I forget how many people died from that, but it struck a few years back in China. This is not the first one of these they've had to deal with, and they were afraid it was going to be a pandemic too. Fortunately, it eventually petered out and wasn't so bad, but this one is very similar to SARS, possibly an offshoot of SARS. because it's doing a lot of the same type things. It's creating respiratory problems, pneumonia, so forth. All right. I'm going to leave that be for now. Not sure I follow you there, Cuddles. What are you saying? What do you mean by upbringing? I'm not sure I follow. You mean outbreak? Is that what you mean? It's a similar type outbreak. Oh, no, because SARS was a few years back. It's possible this is a mutation of that, but it's really hard to say. We haven't really got a chance to study it much yet, except for the few people that are sick in the U.S., so... hard to say. I'm sure somebody knows something they're not talking about. That's usually how it goes. Through here. China's going to have to come up with some answers. Well, they may or may not. They may not. They may not give us any straight answers about anything, really. Oh, I can't put that in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. Let's see. And take that smooth stone up with us. And regular stone is going to go in here. Yeah, they may never give us a straight answer on that. Doesn't mean that World Health Organization may not already know the truth, but whether the public gets told with money, nah, they don't care about that. No, their political embarrassment's more important to them than money any day of the week. Let's see, gravel. Yeah, they're more concerned about the political embarrassment by the whole thing than anything else. Kind of like Chernobyl didn't want to admit to the whole, or Russia didn't want to admit to the whole Chernobyl thing, you know. Same type deal. Nobody wants to look like a fool. Maybe somewhere down the road we'll find out the truth, though. Okay. Let's see, how are we looking in these ovens? I think I filled them all up, didn't I? Looks like it. Oh, that was not full. Got some gold we can take out of there. And redstone. That one is full now. Let's see, let's make some blocks out of that. There we go. How long did it take Russia? Well, it didn't take too long because we were detecting the radiation around the world within a couple of days. So, I don't know the exact timelines. I don't remember. But it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. You know, basically all the scientists around the world were like, there was a nuclear disaster. We know it was in Russia. It's like they can look at the isotopes that are released and tell where that radioactive material came from. So it's like a signature almost. So it's like, we know Russia had a nuclear accident. You know, it's just a matter of time getting Russia to admit to it. They weren't even telling their own people. I mean, they had people living in Pripyat for days after the accident like nothing had happened, you know. Even though people were getting sick and dying, they didn't evacuate them until several days later. So yeah, it's pretty awful stuff. You know, they did a whole documentary series on it on HBO not long ago. It was very informative. You know what happened here? What's that? Nuclear accidents. In the U.S., we've had 3 Mile Isle. That was lucky because it was contained. It didn't get released into the atmosphere like it did in Chernobyl. Well, that's what the Russians said didn't happen here. Yeah, the rest of the world knew that was a lie, though. Yeah, radiation doesn't just appear on everybody's instruments out of nowhere. Had to be a disaster somewhere, and they knew. They knew. All right, I think that is probably where I'm going to call it a night tonight, because hopefully tomorrow I will have my pads for my armrests in. I think they're going to come in the mail tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night or not. It depends. I think my exercise bike comes in tomorrow, so I may be putting that together. Maybe putting that together tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. But then again, I may stream tomorrow night. You never know. All right, guys. I will catch you next time. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you then. See ya.